So now that basically when I went to YouTube, none of that had already, none of your authentication had been yes or no. So I yesed everything that needed to be yes. So now we're just waiting for Zoom and YouTube to say hello, and they're connecting now. So now we're going live from Zoom on YouTube.
Okay, so let me tell you what I'm thinking. I like to be able to do this anytime I wanted to.
Mhm. That's what I just said through Zoom coming up on YouTube. There's a slight delay, like a 10-second, 15-second delay. So when you said that 24 hours, I'm thinking that was because of my computer. I think your computer is more updated than mine is. So I think
Okay,
that's
so
what they're talking about.
what I want to do in the next 24 hours is I want to be able to go to a whole different YouTube channel.
What do you mean? Outside of your YouTube channel?
Listen, yeah,
Okay.
because when I'm doing this and somebody decides that they want to watch this video, I don't want them seeing solo band shit pop up.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I want to have a whole separate YouTube channel just for this. I need you to give this a name. If we're going to make $1 million, what's the
Okay.
name of this service going to be? You don't have to think about it that long because whatever you say is going to be wrong anyway. Okay.
Just
So
memorial.
you can say it and yeah. So if you use the word memorial, then that's all you can do it for. But we might want to do it for Sweet
Birthdays.
16 parties,
Yeah.
or birthday parties, or something else.
So like I don't want to say, well, we could say like entertainment kind of thing.
No, that may not be good either.
Live. I don't, well, live, can we use the word live?
I'm listening.
Like live engagements?
See, the good thing about this is some people who are going to utilize this are utilizing it because they're in Cleveland and they
Mhm.
can't be in California for the service
Mhm.
or for the party or whatever the event is. Some people are right here in California, but they can't get off work.
Hmm.
But after they get off work, they can go to the link and they can see it.
Mhm.
So different people are going to be using it different ways. So we got to come up with a good name. I think I'm going to, sometimes you have a working name until you get your real name.
Mhm.
So we're going to have a working name that you and I can talk about and refer to it until we come up with a real name. It'll be something like At Your Service.
Okay.
Or At Your Service Live. Anyway, so what I want to do within the next 24 hours is I want to create a YouTube account
Mhm,
that will be with a whole separate Gmail account.
mhm. Those two are already created.
What do you mean?
That's what I created for this. I named it Zoom. It was just the date, Zoom 2021 AVDSA. That's what I did for this. So I'll show you.
Just tell me.
In order to get this started, I had to create a separate Gmail account because I didn't want to use my personal one. So I did create a separate one. And I did create a separate YouTube channel with that Gmail account attached to it. So you already have that. And it's connected to Zoom. The only issue is I'm waiting for that 24-hour activation situation on my computer. On yours, it seems to already be able to do it without the 24 hours. We would just have to log into Gmail, the one I created on your computer, and that same YouTube on your computer.
No, I don't want it to be there.
Okay.
I want to create a whole new.
Okay.
I got to be able to, that's like in the next 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Set that up, make sure that's going to work. Then we got to get people who are remotely to log into our Zoom account
Mm-hmm.
using their iPhones or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and wherever they are. If they're in Long Beach, if they're in Santa Clarita, wherever they at, they can just take video and we can stream it or go live and stream it to our YouTube, and we can see how it looks and see if there's any jitter, see if there's any problems.
Okay.
I want that to be in the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So you got to think about who we can use.
Does it specifically have to be iPhones? Can I use
I
like
don't
their
know.
iPad?
You tell me.
They can use their iPad. They can use Android. They can use iPhone. I just didn't know if you
Well,
wanted.
maybe what you should do is have somebody on various platforms
On
do
each
it.
one.
Yeah, and also you want to have people who are not on a router to see how it works that way.
Okay.
Seemed like to me over there at that memorial service, we had it where we had to be on the router there. Remember we went there the night before and we was trying to make sure we were on a strong enough router?
I didn't go with you guys the night before. It might have been
That's
just you
right.
and Sierra. Was it Sierra?
Mhm. It was me and Tyrell.
Oh, okay.
But we need to know these
Yeah,
things.
because the computer that they were using had to be on a router or a Wi-Fi system.
I don't know. And it had to be strong enough because it seemed like to me, when we moved it further away, we had a problem.
It kind of slowed down.
Like pixelated or something. We had a problem. We want to know what that problem is. So that maybe we need what do you call that thing?
A hotspot.
Yeah. And maybe we need, I don't know if we need all this, but maybe we need instructions. Let's say people in San Jose want to hire us to do this thing.
Hmm.
They're only going to pay us $500,000, whatever it is. And we ship them a laptop with a link that they can go and we show them how to set up the computer,
Mm-hmm.
how to log into it and everything. And, you know, it's also a situation where they have to adjust that camera so that they are being seen on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want this much of it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And instructions on how to do it, you never want to have the person who's hiring you, which is probably going to be a family member.
Mhm.
They got other shit to do that day. So they have to just have somebody who is technically savvy to be in control of this and setting it up, as well as remote cameras.
Right.
And we always want to say two. We didn't use two that day. We only used one.
For your mom's?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think we just used a laptop and one
And
camera.
the handheld, yeah.
Yeah. And it worked fine. But we never want to say just one.
Mhm.
Because if that joker don't perform, or that guy doesn't show up,
What'd you call it? You'd be all in?
you'd be all in.
Yeah.
What do you mean that's what I want? That's what you would be, all in.
Right.
You know what all in means?
Isn't that with the poker?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you go all in with poker, you have no control over what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to hope the cards are going to be what you want them to be.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got no money, you all in with your money.
Yeah.
One time, my brother came to LA. I picked him up at the airport. We talking about different family people. And we're talking about my Uncle Al. How's Al doing? Al's all in. That's what he said.
Mhm.
All in? What does that mean? This had to be like 86, 85, 86.
Mhm.
Oh, what does that mean? I've been saying it ever since. Now they got TV shows called All In.
Yeah.
And this basically means, you just kind of waiting to see what happens next.
Mhm.
You can't control anything else. Anyway, so I think we made some progress. I want to create the accounts that are needed.
The Gmail and the YouTube.
Because once again, because I have a email and Gmail and YouTube account for ASAP. I got another one for music stuff. I got another one for my stuff, and I don't want stuff that I be seeing popping up on the screen and stuff. Okay, so are we almost done?
Yeah, because I gotta get to this appointment in Palmdale.
So when do you work over there at the school?
Monday through Thursday from 11 to 6 p.m. and then Friday from 8 to 3.
11 to 6
Mm-hmm.
a.m.?
No, p.m.
11 all
11
night.
morning to 6 p.m.
You can answer your phone during that time?
Mhm.
What's that noise?
Sounds like the printer or a fax machine. But yeah, I can answer my phone.
Okay, in case I have a question. So you got to stay awake all night.
Pretty much.
Okay, sir. Thanks for coming, man.
No problem.
I think we made some progress. So I'll give this some time tonight, call
Okay.
you and let you know what I come up with.
Okay. So for me though, you want me to create the new Gmail and the new YouTube, right? You gonna do it? Oh, okay.
I want you to come up with that name,
All right.
but I want you to
Can I
continue
come
to,
up with a couple of names or just
yeah,
one?
you can come up with a couple of names. You
Okay.
come up with one, what will happen?
It ain't gonna be right.
It ain't gonna be right. You come up with two, what's gonna happen?
It ain't gonna be
It still ain't gonna be right. You come up with three, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask this nigga to do nothing.
right. All right.
So what are you doing? Mopping floors and stuff over there
The whole facility.
by yourself?
No, there's somebody else, but like I
How'd you
said,
get this gig?
they actually called the church. They said before they outsourced to anybody else, they wanted to give the Adventist churches in the area an opportunity. I've been cleaning AV since 2006.
Which AV? The church?
Uh-huh. Since 2006, so that kind of just ushered me right in. They were kind of happy to hear that, so it worked out.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Mind if I use the restroom?
No, I don't mind.
Then I'm out of here. Where's your pup at? The house?
Yeah.
Sure, it's not a puppy no more.
Look, it's big.
Yeah.
Let me say this. Step over this way. So you met Angel.
Uh-huh.
Good guy. Young.
Mhm.
Only like 19.
Looks good, young.
Aaron. Sharp. Pretty sharp. Most of the time sharp. Sometimes she'll say something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's a he used to, it's a she used to be a he.
Okay.
So we refer to her as a she.
Got it.
But, you know, they're both sharp. They're both sharp. I'll ask them to do something, and sometimes I'm amazed that they figure this shit out. You know, so
That's good.
especially her.
Yeah.
He's just now really coming along because when he first started, he had a lot of issues, but we knew about these issues ahead of time. For number one, he's 19. That means he can't drive the vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
And number two is he's trying to get his alien card, all that kind of stuff. He got his driver's license. He didn't have that first. He got a car. So he's making some progress. Okay, so you have your laptop at work with you?
I can take it with me.
Take it with you because if I get stuck on something,
You'll call me.
I might need you to
Okay.
get me through.
All right.
I really appreciate you. I don't think anybody's in the restroom. I don't know where he is.
On the couch.
He's on the couch?
Yeah, pulling shadow.
you know, your situation continues to bite me in the ass.
What situation?
Remember that chair you got?
Oh, yeah.
I keep hearing about that shit. They're finally going to move out of there.
I thought they had moved.
Supposed to. I got a call from them today.
Hmm.
Cause see all those shelves and stuff we got from them?
Those are new?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm supposed to get some monitors from them,
Hmm.
computer monitors. I don't know why. I ain't got shit to do with them. But he's on our phone system and we're saying, hey, you got to give us those phones back. Well, if I take it home, can I just plug it in and use it at home? No, not these phones.
Hmm.
No, you're supposed to turn these phones back into us months ago.
Because those were loaner phones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play with this later on,
Okay.
and I'm sure I'm gonna have some questions.
All right.